Let me start the recording of this demo session as well. Okay, I just want to start an introduction about myself. My name is Ram. I have around 14 plus years of IT experience. In this 14 plus years of experience, I have been working for SQL Server, MSBI technology, Microsoft Power BI, and Azure Data Engineering. These are my core technologies what I've been working from last 14 years. And also I have 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience also we had so many students as placed from last 8 years. And also I have written 3 books on Azure data engineering, and we already published those books as well in the market. You can able to see the books what I have written over here. So these are the books I have written on Azure data engineering, complete interview guidance, and also I have written one step-by-step guidebook as well on the Azure data engineering, and also I have written Power BI book as well. All right, and we were having one YouTube channel as well. You guys can follow my YouTube channel also. This is my YouTube channel. I'm uploading continuously videos to help to the students on the different kind of technologies. Like on the Microsoft Azure, and many videos we are uploading about your career guidance as well. So I'm requesting all of you, please subscribe my YouTube channel to get daily updates whenever I'm uploading the videos over here. Okay, so I just ping in the chart about my YouTube channel as well. So I'm requesting all of you, please subscribe my YouTube channel. So this is all my like a track record which from last 8 years in this training industry. I started this E-Classes training institution. I'm the managing director. I'm the trainer for this Azure data engineering. I was started in 2019 this Azure data engineering training, and in fact I'm the first trainer in India for Power BI as well, and I was the second trainer who started this Azure data engineering training in this India. Okay, all right. So if you see, for every student whoever is going to learn this Azure data engineering course from our training institution, we were providing LMS portal. It's a learning management system portal, and also we are providing a mobile app for every student to access all the course recordings, live sessions, and also we are providing a chat communication anytime after the session. Whenever you are going to practicing of my classes, if you are getting any doubts, you can ping inside this chart your error message or any kind of doubts and clarifications. We will react immediately to your questions. Okay, so this is how we have a complete support over here. This is how we have a complete support over here. Okay, so let's come to on this Azure data engineering. What kind of people are trying to join this course mostly? As per my experience, have given training for many batches, right? So what I have observed, there are four different kind of category people are trying to learn this Azure data engineering course over here. So the one is about like a the people who already working in IT. So they were placed as a fresher, and now they got 10 plus years of experience in IT on different technologies like a Java, .NET, or a testing or whatever it is. So those kind of people, now they want to upskill their knowledge into Azure data engineering, and they are going to um, applying for the jobs after completion of this Azure data engineering for 2 to 4 years of experience over here. So this is a first category who already working in IT, and again they are going to upskill their knowledge. The second category is non-IT people. So these non-IT people, they are working currently for like a accountant, faculty, customer executive. So this kind of background they were working currently. So these people now they want to come to IT industry. The reason because there are less salaries, there is no much scope in that non-IT industry. All right. So they have like a 2 to 4 years of experience over here. They are going to applying for the jobs after completion of this Azure data engineering course, like a 2 to 4 years of experience. This is the second category who wants to come from non-IT to IT. And the third category is they have some career gap over here. The third category is they have some career gap. Career gap means, so these kind of people were trying to prepare for government exams or group one or bank. There are several kind of reasons they were not working anywhere. They have a career gap after their graduation. Now they want to come to IT industry. So those kind of people are also trying to learn this Azure data engineering course. Then after they are going to put 2 to 4 years of experience. The final one is the freshers. Those are recently passed out people are trying to learn this Azure data engineering course. Apart from this, in the recent last 1 year to 6 months, what I have observed, many people from USA and UK and other countries are focusing more on this data engineering roles, because the market of this US or India, even India also, somehow better the India market comparing to US. But in US, the IT market is it's like mostly very less jobs. But comparing to other technologies, Azure data engineering is the more demand in the market over here. So that's the reason most of the students, not only OPT students, even there are like 10 plus years of experienced IT uh, employees also trying to learn this Azure data engineering course to upskill their knowledge over here. That's my latest observation from last 6 months. We were getting most of the people from USA only. Okay, anyhow, so your background might be anything, and you are coming from IT, non IT, or a career gap, or a fresher, but after completion of this Azure data engineering course, definitely you are not going to apply for the jobs like a fresher. Then what you are trying to do? So definitely you are going to applying for the jobs like a minimum 3 to 4 years of experience you are going to keep. Am I right or wrong? Can you guys say yes in the chat? After completion of this course, anybody trying to apply for the jobs like a fresher or experienced? Can you ping me who wants to apply like a fresher, who wants to apply like a experienced? If you want to apply for a fresher, then just type fresher in the chat. If you want to apply for the as a experience, you just type exp. Can all of you please respond to my question? How many of you applying for the fresher, experienced? Experience. So I got 10 responses. All the 10 people are saying they want to apply like a experienced only. So when you are going to applying like a experienced person, do you think the training which you are taking, is it enough to perform like a 4 plus years of experience guy? Definitely no. Because when you are going to the interview, a person who has already a real experience on the Azure data engineering, and you are just learning 2 months, when you are going to the same interview, do you think you are going to perform the same kind of performance in the interview? Definitely no. Why? Because most of the students, what I have observed, out of 100 students, only 5 to 10 percentage of the students only are getting placement by keeping the experience. The reason, because the training which they are taking from any training institution, that is not sufficient to crack the interviews as a 4 years of experience guy, and that is not sufficient to work as a experienced person like a 4 plus years of experience. So what we are going to do over here, so simply like let's take one example. There is one employee already working in IT. He has a 10 years of experience. One employee, 10 years of experience he has. So out of 10 years, when he is going to apply like a Azure data engineering jobs, he is going to split like a 6+ years of experience on the previous experience, and the latest 4 years he is going to keep like a Azure data engineering experience. So when he's going to applying for the jobs like a 4+ years of experience, definitely the interview cracking skills and the real-time project experience needs more expertise, right? So why most of the people were getting failed to perform these two things when you are going to the interview and after getting the job? I will tell you the reason. Because if you see, every training institution is offering only one program over here. Every training institution is offering one program over here. Okay, so what is that program? It's a regular, a traditional Azure data engineering program over here. Okay, the program one is a Azure data engineering regular traditional training. Yeah, of course. If you see that program one which we are also offering, it's like a program one Azure data engineering training. It's a 50 hours duration. It will 50 to 60 hours in between, nearly 2 months of the training we are going to provide. Every day we are going to take a live sessions. It's going to be Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour session we are going to take it over here. It's going to be like daily the session will be at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. over here. So daily the session will be 9 p.m. IST to 10 p.m. IST. So this is the timings which we are going to take everyday sessions. From today onwards, we are going to start the regular sessions, and tomorrow also we have continuously we are going to take the sessions. Every day once the class completed, I'm going to take a daily class recording video for you that you can able to find out in our LMS portal. We are going to create one course for you, and inside that course you can able to find out every day once the class completed. There are recording videos will be saved automatically like this. Okay, so you can able to see the recording videos of the classes which we were taking every day. And apart from this, like we are going to provide you some sample resumes and certification guidance also we are going to take in care, and daily class notes also we will share once the class completed, interview question and answers, and one end-to-end live projects we are going to take it. If you see any institution, this content is everywhere. Every institution is offering such kind of programs. They are offering 2 months, yes, live sessions, daily 1 hour. They are also providing the class recording video. They are also providing the sample resumes, certification guidance, class notes, interview question and answers, end-to-end live projects. This is very regular pattern you can find out. You can attend any demo session from any mentor. They will offer all these things. But why only 5 to 10% of the people getting the job and the rest of the people were not able to getting the jobs over here? The reason because this is not enough for you to apply and to get a 4 years of expertise over here. This is not fair enough. So that's the reason I made one more program. I divided this Azure data engineering course into two programs. Every student, whoever is going to enroll for Azure data engineering course in my training institution, they should complete these two programs. Okay, so we understood very clearly about the program one. Then what about this program two? So this program two is like a real-time program. It's like a placement assistance program. This is going to be a complete placement assistance program we are going to conduct parallelly with the program 1. So when this program 2 is going to start, this program 2 is going to start after 2 weeks of the program 1 start over here. After 2 weeks, for example today we have started this program 1, right? Exactly after 2 weeks, once we completed a part of syllabus in the course, then the program 2 will start. This program 2 is going to be nearly 30 hours of the duration we are going to spend. This is going to be taken only on the weekends. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours over here. Is it clear? Okay. So what exactly we are going to cover inside this program 2? So you are mostly listening in the program 1 while I'm teaching. Let's take it for example. In this program 1, daily 1 hour session, right? In this 1 hour session, almost 50 minutes I will speak, right? Only 10 minutes you will ask the questions. But in this program 2, 50 minutes a students will speak, 10 minutes our mentor will be answer to your questions. Okay, so what's exactly we are going to discuss in the program 2 is this is a completely agile methodology. You know, how many of you know about agile methodology over here? How many of you know about this agile methodology? So agile methodology means it is all about like a when you are working in the real time projects. Okay, when you are working in a real time projects, inside this real time projects we were going to implement the projects in a agile methodology, implementing in a agile methodology over here. So the project will be divided into sprints. The project will be divided into sprints over here. So it's going to be 9 weeks of the sprints. It's going to be 9 weeks of the sprints over here. So the sprints contains 170 tasks. So when you are working on this 170 task, definitely you will get a good exposure on the technology. When you are working on 170 tasks, the real time scenario based tasks hands on like a sprints, you will get a good confidence on hands on each and every piece of the scenario in your Azure data engineering course. So for this one we are going to create like a ticketing tool, a free camp. It is something similar like a um, Jira tool, or it is something similar like a DevOps tool. So here you can see we were creating several sprints over here. So the tasks we created, and each task you can able to open and you can see the task description, and you can able to assign some IDs on this one. Okay, you can able to assign on this one. And also we are going to create if you have any doubts while you are working on this task, you can able to comment it, and according to that our mentor will be given reply to you as well. Okay, so apart from this 170 tasks, every week or like one sprint you are going to conduct, and also we are going to conduct some weekly tests as well. So when the sprint is completed, on that particular sprint you can able to write down one exam as well to test your knowledge. So this is for getting a confidence hands on the scenario based. Then after, there is one end to end project. We were creating again agile methodology like a sprints over here. It's like a agile methodology end to end project we are going to create. All right, it's agile methodology end to end project, and interview question and answers also we are going to prepare. Interview question and answers means like we were not going to give one PDF or something like that. Let's for example, when you are going to the interview, uh, in interview they will ask a question. Hey, can you tell me the challenges what you have faced in your project from last 10 years? The challenges what you have faced from last the last project. You can't tell exact answer. They will ask again, hey, can you tell me your project flow end to end? And they will ask you the introduction according to the experience. All such kind of questions we are going to make you prepare. And also we are going to help you to prepare a resume according to your profile. Might you have some career gap, you might have some non-IT experience, you have some IT experience and you have some gap, you have IT experience but not in this Azure data engineering. How can we build the resumes? That also we are going to help you. Finally, if anybody interested to attend the mock interviews as well, we are going to take these mock interviews also. This is what exactly the second program we are going to start. Just think about this one. The moment when you are completing this program 1 and program 2, definitely you will get a confidence. I don't say like you will get 100% job, but you will get 100% as a confidence. Like you can able to attend the interview without fear. You can work in the real time projects without need anyone help, and you don't seek any proxy interview calls the moment when you're completing these two programs. First, let's complete these two programs. Later you can take any advantages, any opportunities you have to crack the interviews or to work on the real time projects. Okay, so we are going to conduct three free sessions from today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. You guys can able to join these three free sessions to attend this training. Later you can able to decide whether you want to continue this training or not. Okay, so this is what the roadmap what we were discussing it over here. The main success of uh, the success in terms of getting a job, right job. So anyone when you want to come to IT industry to get a job immediately, the success will be depends on two things. Okay, the success will be depends on the two things. The one is about choosing right course. The second one is about choosing the right mentorship. So how to choose a right course, how to choose a right mentorship. I cannot say how to choose a right mentorship, but I can say how to choose a right course. How can we say this Azure data engineering is the right course currently in the market to learn and get the job? You know, AI, artificial intelligence, is increasing day by day, day by day, day by day. Am I right? Artificial intelligence is increasing day by day. The main important thing for AI is data. If there is no data, AI will not work over here. If there is no data, AI will not work it here. Am I right? Okay. So you need a data always. You need a data always for artificial intelligence to work over here. You just imagine the AI is increasing day by day. There is no future without AI. There is no AI without data. So, what I am trying to say, AI is the future. AI is depending on the data. So, try to choose a career related to data. What are the different kind of opportunities, jobs available related to the data side? I can say there are three different kind of jobs available in the data side. One is data engineering, the second one is data analysis, the third one is data scientist. So I don't want to recommend to learn as of now data analysis, data scientist. I will recommend to learn data engineering over here. Let's try to understand what is data engineering, data analysis, and data science over here. Let's, for example, I have a supermarket. I have one supermarket in USA. I have another supermarket in India over here. I have two supermarkets. One supermarket in India, another supermarket in USA. So in every supermarket, when there are transactions are happening, a customer will come to the supermarket, and when there are some transactions are happening, the transactions data will come and store in the backend database over here. The transactions data will come and store in the backend database over here. Am I right? So this is how in every supermarket, in a billing counters, when a supermarket owner, sorry, in a supermarket, in every billing counter, when a customer is buying the product, then that data will come and store in the backend database over here. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Now as a data engineer, what is your role? You need to consolidate a data from this database and from this database. Okay, you need to consolidate this data from this database to this staging area and this database to staging. That means different locations, whatever the business data you have in different locations, whatever the business data you have, so that business data you need to consolidate and keep in single place. How this is possible? There is one software service available, that is a data factory tool. By using this data factory tool, we were going to copying of the data from this database to here and this database to here. So once your data is coming to a single place, from that again we are going to load the data into warehousing over here, into data warehousing over here. So at the time when you are moving the data from this staging area to warehousing, we are going to do data cleaning, transformation, and making the data perfect for the data presentation, I mean ready for reporting this data. So in between, from the staging to data warehousing, in between from the staging to the data warehousing, we are going to use data bricks over here. We are going to use the Databricks service. So Databricks is another kind of ETL tool we are going to use to perform this data transformations. Okay. Now this is what like a data engineer is going to work. The data engineering role is consolidating the data from multiple locations into one staging area. From the staging area, again we are going to do the data transformations and loading into the data warehousing over here, and loading into the data warehousing over here. So from this data warehousing, again we are going to use that data to design the reports and dashboards by using Power BI. The person whoever is going to designing of the reports and dashboards by using Power BI, we are calling him as a data analyst. Data engineer is, this is the data engineering role. The person whoever is going to developing the ETL pipelines, data movements, data storage, data engineer. The person whoever designing the reports and dashboards, we are going to call him as a data analyst over here. So the third role, data scientist, is going to work on the advanced machine learning models. I don't want you to touch the data science as of now. Whenever you want to enter into IT industry, better you can start your career with data engineering or data analyst. So in this course, what I'm going to teach, I'm going to teach the data engineering roles related softwares which we have in the Microsoft Azure cloud environment. One is about a data factory, it's a zero coding, and a data bricks. Inside this data bricks, either you can write down SQL or PySpark. So I'm going to teach you complete 20 hours PySpark commands. I'm going to teach you from basic to advanced. Many of the people were asking, sir, PySpark, Python means it's a programming. We don't know anything about this one. How can we learn? You no need to write down any commands from your hand. There is some AI tools automatically generating of the coding over here. I will teach you completely how to use this ChatGPT Copilot to generate the code. I'm going to teach you basic to advanced Python to PySpark. And also I'm going to use another service, live streaming analytics as well. And there are few storage services like a storage account with Blob, Data Lake Gen 2, and Azure SQL database, Synapse data warehousing analytics. And apart from those storage services, I'm going to discussing about Azure administration related things, Git repository, Azure DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, how to deploy the pipelines, and how to design by using a Power BI the reports and dashboards also I'm going to discuss it over here. So these are the core Azure data engineering related services. So where we can find out all the softwares, are we going to install anything in our local computer? No. So you need to simply log into portal.azure.com over here, portal.azure.com over here. Inside this portal you can see there are so many software services are available. So you can choose what software service you want to design your project. Let's for example, if I want a data factory, simply you can goes to search bar, data factory software service, you can able to click on create it over here. So already I created one data factory service. Let me try to open this one, and you can open, launch the studio over here to develop this data factory pipelines over here. It's very simple to design a data pipelines to copy the data from one place to the another place. So this is how whichever the software services you want, you can able to search it over here on the search bar, and you can able to find out. For example, if you want a Databricks also, you can find out. Let's see this data factory. Here we are going to developing of the pipelines. Click on new pipelines. Then what do you want to do? I want to copy the data. Simply drag and drop the copy data. So what is your source, what is your destination you want to load the data, you need to configure. So this is how we are going to develop a ETL pipelines by using data factory and Databricks, and these are all the software services we are going to use. So many people are asking, sir, what is the prerequisites to learn this course? There is nothing prerequisites to learn this course. With the zero knowledge you can start learning of Azure data engineering. But if you have this knowledge on some SQL and Python, it's fair enough, and it's very advantage for you. So that's the reason, along with this Azure data engineering course, I'm going to give you a 20 hours SQL and 25 hours Python free, without any cost or free of cost. We are going to provide SQL and Python as well. Okay. So after completion of this Azure Data Engineering course, what is the certification exam we need to write down? The certification exam we need to write down is DP 700 certification. Earlier we have DP 203 certification, but it was expired and stopped from March 31st, 2025. But now you need to work on the DP 700 certification. I will provide you the complete guidance how to crack this DP 700 certification as well. Okay. So what is the content day wise we are going to discuss inside this Azure data engineering courses? This is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, and day 9, day 10, 11. So this is how, this is the content you need to discuss it over here. Okay, each day wise. All right, so this is all about the data engineering course, the roadmap, course content, all the aspects we are going to discuss. This program we are going to hand it to people. So I'm taking the program one, regular training, and the second program is going to taken care by Mr. Gaurav. He is very well experienced guy, 15 plus years of IT experience, and he's currently working as a technical lead in a MNC company. He is handling 3 projects on the Azure data engineering. He will take only on the weekends for the program 2. I'm taking on the weekdays only the program 1. So you just check with other institutions as well, join other demos also, and you just compare the same content with these many programs. Okay, anybody offering, then definitely you can join over there. I'm going to give you 3 sessions, free of sessions, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Please join, and then you can later you can take the decision here. Okay. So this is all about today Azure data engineering demo. Tomorrow I can continue the session, the regular session about this Azure data engineering, how to create a free subscription over here. Okay. So now if you guys have any questions, you can able to raise your hands and you can ask the questions. Yeah, go ahead.
Hmm. Sir, Hemamalini here.
Yeah, go ahead, Emma Malini.
Sir, this free account will be valid only for 1 month, right? So in that case, how this should be, how we can use the account further?
I will guide you like so. There are 10 people enrolled for the course. First, one person can create that can be shared with other people. We will create one group chat. The rest remaining one more people after 30 days can create. This is how we are going to distributing. And apart from this, there is another way as well. I will tell you that one. Tomorrow we will discuss about that subscriptions, how to create and all those things.
Okay, sir.
Course duration, program 1 is 60 days and program 1 is 30 days, 30 hours. So it's overall two programs will be completed in 2 months or 2.5 months. Maximum 2 months we will try to complete. Next question from others.
Sir, this is Narasimha.
Yeah.
Uh, but can you confirm whether this is only with respect to Azure or you will be covering with AWS as well, Databricks with storage as in AWS?
So this is completely on Azure platform only. If you are learning this Databricks on Azure data engineering, then 99% it is similar in the AWS and in the GCP also.
Okay, but the services configuration setups will be different, no, sir. So will that be
Yeah, it's
in
like
one session?
one.
You will.
We haven't planned it, but if you are requesting, then we will think about that and we will try to implement that one. So far in
Okay,
the
so as of
sessions,
now,
so far in any batch we haven't, but it's a special request. I will look on that one.
sure. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Next question from others.
So compare, I mean, in the market share, this is Devi Prasad. I mean, in the market share, current market share, okay, what is the proportionate, I mean, which Azure has and when compared with the AWS and okay, other cloud?
See, like AWS was in the market from last 10, more than 10 years, right? Almost 13, 14 years. Microsoft Azure has started from last 2016, 17. But you can see who is the top one player in the market comparing to this AWS GCP. Let me ask ChatGPT. I don't tell like exact numbers, but I will ask ChatGPT. Can you give me market share of the cloud Azure versus AWS versus GCP? Because if you are asking me, I will tell you the Azure because I'm Azure trainer. Let's see what ChatGPT is doing. Yeah. So this is what we have. AWS is 29 percentage. Microsoft Azure is 22 percentage. But this is overall services. But coming to the Azure data engineering point of view, I will ask, give me data engineering point of view, which one is a best? I don't want like this. Give me market share. Market share for data engineering projects, which cloud? Azure versus AWS versus GCP.
ask like which cloud technologies are mostly preferred in the IT industries.
Yeah, this is fine. See here, Amazon AWS services is 31 percentage, Microsoft is 25 percentage, Google platform is the 11 percentage. But one thing, if you observe, from last 14 years, the market for this AWS is 31 percentage, but later the Microsoft Azure and GCP are introduced. Even though Microsoft has emerging and increasing its market share more for the data engineering point of view. Okay, so the growth rate you have to look. It's not about the overall market. You have to see the growth rate actually. In the growth rate point of view, Microsoft Azure is in the top one position comparing to AWS over here. Okay, I will ask, can you give me the job total number of positions currently in India? First, I will look on the India for Azure data engineer versus AWS data engineer. We will see the jobs point of view also. How many jobs we have currently opened are for Azure and how many for AWS. According to the May 2025 AWS, see, ah, AWS data engineering 10,000 jobs roughly it is giving, but Azure data engineering is 13,000. That means more number of positions for the Azure data engineering only comparing to AWS. Data engineering point of view, if you look on any cloud, Azure is the top one. It's a very high growth rate. Okay. Next question from others. No more questions from anyone? Okay, no problem. We can ask.
What is Microsoft Fabric?
Okay, very good question. So, what is Microsoft Fabric? Recently, we were listening this word Microsoft Fabric. Okay, for Azure data engineering, what we are doing so far, we are using this portal.azure.com. This is nothing but this one, portal.azure.com. Inside, we can able to find out there are so many software services available, and along with this, we have a data factory, we have a data bricks, and we have a storage account and many services. And if you see on these projects, we are using Microsoft Azure for data engineering, Power BI for data analysis. So when a client is implementing the project for data engineering purpose, he is using Azure. For reporting purpose, Power BI. So what the clients of the Microsoft is requested the Microsoft company, instead of using separate two clouds for one for data engineering, another one for the Power BI, can you keep both in one place, data engineering plus data analysis? So that's the reason in this Microsoft Azure, whatever the software services, 200 plus software services we have, all those 200 plus software services, out of this we have 10 plus services related to the data engineering. What are those? These are the 10 plus, like a data factory, data bricks, and storage services. These services Microsoft has kept inside this Power BI as well. So now in this Power BI, www.app.powerbi.com, we have a Power BI as well as we have 10 plus softwares, whatever the data engineering related, they moved from this Microsoft Azure to this Fabric, this Power BI. So now when they are combining the Power BI and this data engineering capabilities, now they are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric over here. It is just started from last 1 year, but still so many projects they were implementing on this Microsoft Azure only. Okay, if you are learning this Microsoft Azure, this data engineering part, Same 99% whatever you are learning here, the same services can be find out in this Microsoft Fabric as well. So you no need to learn both. You need to learn any of one, either data engineering, Azure, or Fabric data engineering. Both are same only. But this is a latest Microsoft is trying to keep in single place. I'm going to give you some overview about this Microsoft Fabric as well in this course to get a idea as well. You don't need to learn separately this Fabric. Yeah, next question.
Hi Ram, many of the real-time people who are working on Azure are suggesting that after learning SQL and Python only, please go. Otherwise, there will be a lot of clumsy and you are not able to gain the knowledge. Is it true?
No, actually, in this course, I'm going to teach you basic Python also, and also we are going to give you 20 hours SQL, 25 hours Python, free of cost. Some self-paced recording videos. You can start parallelly when the Azure data engineering classes are started. You can brush up the skills as well. So you no need to learn first SQL, Python, then only we need to start data engineering, because I'm giving this training from last 10 years. I know like the clear roadmap how they can start the learning. Okay, the one question from Siva. I'm currently working as a MSB developer. Will the Databricks and ADF will be the same as I work on premises are two different? Yes. In MSB there is a SSIS tool. This data factory looks SSIS, but there are so many changes. The purpose of SSIS and data factory is same, but definitely you need to learn these options are different. Uh, you need to learn separately this one.
Sir, when you are giving examples with respect to data, so only CS data in the form of CSV are covered,
I
or
will
you will
take
be covering all?
I will take Parquet files, CSV files, and JSON files. These different kind of files we are going to cover it over here.
Okay, what about videos, images?
No, we don't process those kind of things because mostly these data engineering rules here we are going to performing on the traditional data only. So videos, images, yes, of course you can store, but by using these ETL tools we don't process it here.
Okay.
Apache Spark is not necessary here. Any more questions from others? Okay, let's connect tomorrow. You can ask many questions every day. All right. So we have a free session tomorrow also. Use the same meeting link and you can join on the same time. Okay. Thank you guys.